of Law Department, Ms. Zainab Afandi Haqqi, to deliver her welcome address.
Ma'am, the stage is yours.
मैंने अपना फ़ोन साइलेंट पे नहीं किया हुआ। Justice retired Nadeem Azhar Saab, the senior management of SZABIST University, esteemed members of the bench and the bar, distinguished guests, respected alumni and colleagues, and dear students, Assalamu alaikum and good evening. It is a privilege to stand here before everyone as head of the law department, and on behalf of SZABIST University, it is an honor to warmly welcome a professional gathering of legal minds to our annual Law Dinner 2026. As we gather under the theme of upholding justice and inspiring generations, I would like to begin with the words of late Justice Rana Bhagwan Das, an eminent jurist and the first Hindu to serve as Chief Justice of Supreme Court of Pakistan. He said, "Law is equal for all religious communities in Pakistan." On another occasion, he said, "We all have to strive for peace, amity, and tolerance, because the promising future of this country lies in the promotion of such values." For the students, these powerful statements explain why the study of the law really matters. You are not here to merely learn about statutes, precedents, or procedures. You are preparing to become guardians of principles upon which this civilized society rests. To uphold rule of law is to uphold justice itself, fairly, impartially, and with courage. This is the highest calling of our profession. The distinguished jurists and practitioners present this evening embody these ideals through their lifelong services in courts, institutions, and public life. Equally important is our responsibility to inspire generations. Law is learned not only from the textbooks and judgments, but from observing professionalism, ethics, and dedication in practice. Our students watch you and they learn from you. In this spirit, I am pleased to acknowledge the law firms with whom we have recently signed LOUs for placement of internships for our students. Ali and Associates, Rashid Rizvi and Associates, Nuruddin Sarki and Co., Akbar and Akbar Law Firm, human rights activist Muhammad Jibran Nasir, Syed Mehdi Chambers, justice consultant in immigration services, as well as Maven Mines & Co. We would be honored and invite our alumni to continue and join this growing collaboration. As a department, we take pride in preparing our students for these responsibilities. Beyond mooting and research, we actively promote practical engagement. This year, we launched Center for Mediation, Arbitration, and Conflict Resolution, offering hands-on exposure on alternative dispute resolution. We also introduced our podcast series by the name of Law Hive to strengthen dialogue and learn from our legal community. The engagement of our alumni and the legal fraternity is a reaffirmation of shared ideals, an opportunity to reflect on our collective responsibility to uphold justice today and to inspire those who will shape the future tomorrow. I extend my sincere gratitude to our distinguished guests for honoring us with their presence, to the Students' Law Society, and to all concerned departments for organizing this event with dedication, and to everyone who continues to support the mission of the Law Department. I wish you all a very enjoyable evening. Thank you so much.
Very well said, Miss. Law is not only learned through textbooks, but is also dependent on observing professionalism, ethics, and dedication in practice.
Law as a discipline has rarely been about statutes or precedents. The story of law has always been the story of people striving for fairness and order. Our home country carries its own weight, from the struggle for constitutionalism after independence to the lawyers' movement that defended the rule of law. Our legal history reminds that the law is not an unfairness in its application.
Very true. Everything we learn in this legal institution is also meant to prepare us for that responsibility, to think critically, not just as a set of rules, but as a tool for justice. Now we move to a very special part of the evening, our alumni segment. Law schools are like time machines. Every corridor carries echoes of past debates, last-minute exam panic, and friendships formed over case briefs and coffee.
Ours too. Instead of formal speeches, we wanted something more personal this year. So we have invited our distinguished alumni to simply share a memory, a lesson, or a moment from their time at SZABIST Law, right from where they're seated.
Think of this as a brief conversation across generations of lawyers, no podiums, no scripts, just stories.
I'd like to start with our 2017 graduate, Ms. Rabia Abidi. Miss, may we please have you on stage?
No podium, because how many of us actually hide our trembling legs behind this podium, and how many of us are actually bold enough to admit that. For the first mood, that is definitely how I remember this media room, with flu and fever, a full blowing AC right on my head, on the podium and speak. Not that it mattered, because the honorable bench hardly let us speak. And I think in the entire time duration that you get as a mooter, that first moot, I remember hardly speaking 2 minutes, coming out and being like, what did we prepare this for? Because unhone to hame bolne hi nahi diya. But then you realize that is what the reality of law or reality of stepping into this career is. It's not only about being able to speak, but being able to communicate what you want in a very short and crisp manner. I hope that you take part in multiple moots, because now when I look back at SZABIST memories, they were one of the most fondest memories that I have, from the first ZAB moot that I participated in, to the LUMS moot where we traveled, had multiple fights with my teammates, and then came out still being the best of friends. The LUMS moot, the LGS moot that we went in, bagged multiple trophies, and we were like, yes, this was the year. And we came back and did a national moot at SZABIST that year. And again, one of the fondest memories I have. So I do hope that you take advantage of those moots, participate in them, and come out better and stronger with each moot. Thank you.
Thank you for that wonderful memory. Now we turn to Mr. Rajesh Kumar, batch of 2012, to please come up on the stage and share a beautiful memory with us.
I'm glad that I've been invited. After 2012, this is the first time I'm here after my graduation. So there are so many memories, बहुत ज़बरदस्त memories हैं, but there's one thing about my friend, जो कि we used to laugh very much about that thing, कि हम लोग तकरीबन रोज़ क्लास के लिए साथ आते थे, and at that time he had a white Jimny, and he likes a song Sajni Paas Pulaona. जब भी गाना गाड़ी में चलता था तो he was totally lost. And on that day ये कुछ ज़्यादा lost थे, और जैसे ही गाड़ी हमने पार्क की, गाना चल रहा था, and then गाड़ी लॉक कर दी, AC and everything वहाँ पे, वो पूरा गाना चल रहा था. और उस दिन से बाद फिर हम जैसे ही गाड़ी में आए बाहर आए तो उसी दिन से हम इसके पीछे लगते थे, बस यही गाना गाते थे कि यार गाड़ी लॉक हो जाए और ये चीज़ें। एंड वन मोर थिंग, एक ओरिएंटेशन का दिन था एंड आई वॉज रोमिंग अराउंड कि भाई मैं कहाँ आ गया, अब्बा ने कहाँ भेज दिया, ये क्या लॉ। और इसी तरीके से सेम फुटिंग पे सेम टाइप ऑफ विक्टिम ये भी मुझे मिल गया कि ही वॉज ऑल्सो विक्टिम कि अब्बा ने कहाँ भेज दिया, कि इनका ही वॉज प्लानिंग फॉर LLB इन UK, वहाँ कुछ उनका इशू हुआ तो फिर ये यहाँ आए और उसी दिन हम लोग साथ मिले एंड वी वर विक्टिम ऑफ द सेम थिंग कि वो हम कहाँ आ गए। तो ये चीज़ें, बट मेमोरीज आर वेरी गुड। हमने the teachers were very nice at that time and I still remember कि रवि पिंजानी taught us jurisprudence and Abira Ishfaq was a criminal law, शाइस्ता सर की एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव लॉ। टीचर्स आर वेरी नाइस, हमने बहुत सीखा, बहुत कुछ किया। फर्स्ट ईयर एंड सेकंड ईयर बहुत कंफ्यूजिंग था, बट थर्ड ईयर एंड देन वी एंजॉयड एंड फिर अच्छे ग्रेड्स दिया। दीज आर ऑल मेमोरीज। थैंक यू, थैंक यू, थैंक यू।
Thank you so much, sir. I feel like it is a universal experience. First year और second year सबका बहुत confusing गुजरता है. Sir, Raza Ali Shah from the same batch, sir, please maybe have you on the stage.
Thank you very much for the invitation. There's one thing I'd like to say, I don't know now, but in our time, the classes used to be night classes. So we used to go at around 7, 8, and then we would be free to go home at around 11. So we used to take undue advantage of that, and sometimes we would go later, 1, 2, and we really exploited this thing and really enjoyed it. I am a student of Karachi Grammar School, and if I would be given a choice again to either experience my early years in grammar school or here in SZABIST, for sure I'd take SZABIST again. It was an unforgettable experience. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for sharing that memory with us. Now I'd like to invite Sir Awais Alam to share his memory of SZABIST on stage.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. I would start with कि जब हमने ज्वाइन किया था तब तो ये कैंपस भी ऑलरेडी था ही नहीं, 90 और 100 हुआ करता था 2007-8 में। देयर आर लॉट ऑफ मेमोरीज, बहुत सारी हैं, एक एक करके करूँगा तो समझे आपका क्लास का सेशन हो जाएगा, इतना लंबा हो जाएगा। शॉर्ट करते हैं थोड़ी एडवाइसेस के साथ। सबसे पहले तो मुझे नज़र आ रहा है, आई कैन सी द यंगस्टर्स ओवर देयर एंड आई कैन फील द कैफीन, फेयर एंड एक्साइटमेंट इनसाइड यू, जैसे मेरे अंदर था 17-18 साल पहले भी हम सब स्टूडेंट्स में था। अब आई वुड स्टार्ट विद द एडवाइस कि लॉ स्कूल बेसिकली आपको टीच करता है लर्न हाउ टू ग्राइंड योर सेल्फ एंड बिल्ड योर रेपुटेशन। डोंट जस्ट रीड द केसेस, ऑल्सो रीड द स्टोरीज बिहाइंड इट, कि क्या कहती हैं, उससे आपको इंसाइट्स मिलेंगी डील करने की। Secondly, your friends, your colleagues over here are considered, though competitors तो होते हैं, लेकिन they are your future colleagues as well. Opposite counsels होंगे, case referrers होंगे. Build your network right now, start building it right now. And law आपको बहुत कुछ सिखाता है। आप easily overwhelmed हो जाते हैं, बहुत overthink भी कर सकते हैं चीज़ों को। तो take care of your mental health, stay ethical, and come out of your comfort zone to learn from moods and everything, and welcome to the profession. Thank you.
Thank you to our alumni for reminding us that the real legacy of a law school is not its building but its people. Every generation of lawyers stand on the shoulders of those who came before. Our chief guest this evening represents the spirit of experience, leadership, and service to the legal profession.
It is now our honor to invite our honorable chief guest, retired Justice Nadeem Azhar Siddiqui. Our chief guest before elevation to bench was an advocate Supreme Court of Pakistan, also appointed Deputy Attorney General for Pakistan. He was also elected as Honorable Secretary Sindh High Court Bar Association and General Secretary KPI. After retirement, appointed Chairman Sindh Labour Appellant Tribunal and Chairman Appellant Tribunal Sindh Revenue Board. He was also member and visiting faculty of Hamdard Law College, Sindh Judicial Academy and ZABIST, now practicing as an advocate Supreme Court. Sir, please may we have you on stage.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Mrs. Shahnaz Wazir Ali, Mr. Altaf, Ms. Nasreen Haq, Ms. Zainab Afandi, Mr. Khazi, Mr. Anwar Mansoor Khan, Mr. Samad Memon. I am thankful to the management for providing me this opportunity to address the students who are inspired and now becoming advocates, judicial officers, and holding other posts. I have been given very short time to prepare my notes, and but I try to justify the topic which was given to me. इधर लाइट बहुत कम है, मुझे इसमें से बहुत डिफिकल्टी हो रही है पढ़ने के लिए. अगर आप कुछ नहीं वो होगी
नहीं सर, इट्स ओके, आई कैन स्टैंड.
अभी भी कम है लाइट. I have to be conscious because I am addressing some very senior colleagues who are sitting before me, and the future lawyers, judges, and leaders of legal profession. As a law student, you have embarked upon a noble journey, one that shapes societies, protects rights, and upholds justice. Your role is very pivotal in ensuring fairness, equality, and accountability. For the essence of justice, I consider that fairness, protection of right, and accountability are the three major factors. In justice, fairness is all about impartiality, unbiasedness, and equitable treatment to all. Our Constitution also guaranteed equal treatment to all alike persons. Similarly, the main job of an advocate is to protect the rights of the citizen and the human, and the major part of this is to protect the right of less privileged persons who who are more vulnerable. As a future legal professionals, you inspire others through your integrity, diligence, and passion for justice. This profession is not merely a profession to earn livelihood. This profession is clubbed with service. If you minus the service from this profession will only be a means of earning money and nothing else. So all advocates, one or in the other way, has to serve the community by accepting the cases of those vulnerables who could not pay their fees. I don't know, but a very senior barrister has once told me that at that time the barristers do not ask or demand their fees. They have a pocket on the back of their robe or gown, and whatever fees a client wants to pay, he can put that fees without mentioning the amount in the back pocket of that robe. Zanwar Bhai is there, maybe he can say about this saying whether it is correct or not, because I am not a barrister, so I cannot say, but I have been told by a very senior or known barrister. One thing is that access to justice is for all, and the advocate is a source of that inspiration which ensure access to justice to all. Access to justice to all is only possible if we as an advocate consider our duty to help all without considering the fees which we are getting or may not get. Upholding justice is a responsibility of not only the government organizations or the judiciary. It is basically the duty and responsibility of the advocates, and as a law students, you have to show to other people or citizen that you are shaping a society with your efforts to providing justice to all. थोड़ा वेट कर लें अजान के लिए. the judges, lawyers, and legal professionals demonstrate integrity, fairness, and commitment to justice, inspiring future generations. The landmark cases or the historic cases that uphold justice and protect rights inspire future lawyers and activists to continue fighting for justice. Justice-driven movements and reforms inspire younger generations to advocate for equality and human rights. Legal education and awareness programs inspired students to pursue justice-related careers and become informed citizens. Justice empowers individuals and communities, inspiring future generations to seek justice and protect their rights. Justice inspires students to pursue careers in law, legal activism, and public service. Justice promotes equally inspiring future generations to build a more just and equitable society. Encouraging civic engagement, justice encourages civic engagement, inspiring future generations to participate in democracy and advocate for justice. By inspiring generations, justice creates a ripple effect, shaping a more just and equitable society for years to come. There may be more examples for inspiring generations, but I think what I have said is enough for today's. And I hope that the students, the alumni, they will work hard and try to become a role model for those who will join the profession after them. With this, I will leave. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for those insightful and inspiring words. To formally conclude the ceremony, we invite Professor Dr. Altaf Mukati, Vice President Academics, SZABIST University, to deliver the closing note.
Honorable Justice Retired Nadeem Azhar Siddiqui Sahab, distinguished members of the bench and the bar, respected President and Vice Presidents of SZABIST University, respected Head of the Law Department, esteemed colleagues, dear students, ladies and gentlemen. As we conclude this evening's gathering, it is reflecting the significance of what brings us together, the law and the institution that nurtures it. We are the oldest in the city, offering LLB program in collaboration with University of London for more than 2 decades. For those who are not much familiar about SZABIST University, let me mention that this institution was established in 1995 through a charter approved by the Sindh Assembly. In just 31 years, we have grown exponentially. SZABIST started its journey with just 2 programs and 2 small buildings in Karachi. We have now 5 full-fledged campuses in Karachi, Islamabad, Hyderabad, Ladkana and Gharo. Our student body is exceeding 16,000 and the total number of academic programs are exceeding 40. That also includes our LLB and Cert-HE programs. All our programs are accredited by the relevant regulatory bodies. We have been placed in W category of university, which is the highest category defined by HEC. As a responsible and highly professional university, we don't believe on quantity but strongly believe on quality. We have been achieving more than 90% over the last several years in quality index provided by HEC. We offer a limited number of admissions in all our programs just to keep or maintain the quality. Our vision is to spread education, especially in the less privileged areas. That is why we have opened a state-of-the-art campus in Garo and providing 50% scholarships to every student admitted there. As a part of our policy, we do not depend just on classroom studies, but we train our students for a practical, real life. The same is true with our law school. Our law school is not merely a place where statutes are memorized and cases are cited, but we believe to serve as vital bridge between legal theory and legal practice. That is, between the classroom and the courtroom. 90% of our students pass their exams in their first attempts. We are deeply honored by the presence of our chief guest, Justice Nadeem Azhar Siddiqui Sahab. I would also like to extend appreciation to the Head of Law Department, Ms. Zainab Afindi, for her academic leadership. Our Law Society is very active, which organizes several co-curricular activities round the year. They recently held intra and national moot courts, and particularly hosting the final round of the national moot at the historic Birdwood Law Library of the Sindh High Court marks a significant milestone. We are grateful to Mr. Salim Mangorio for facilitating that opportunity. Such initiatives do not merely enhance institutional reputation, but they provide our students with authentic exposure to the profession they aspire to join. Equally commendable is the launch of the new center and podcast centers, thoughtful steps aimed at strengthening engagement with the legal community. I also acknowledge with appreciation the law firms that have committed to offering internship opportunities. These partnerships reflect a meaningful collaboration between academia and practice. Now I want to say a few words to our alumni and our students. My dear students, uphold integrity without compromise. Excellence in law begins with disciplined thinking and ethical clarity. The profession you are entering demands not only competence, but a strong character. I extend my sincere thanks to the organizers and hosts for their efforts in bringing us together this evening. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. We now are going to present tokens of appreciation to our distinguished alumni, for which I would like to invite Ms. Shehnaz, Ma'am Nasreen, Professor Dr. Mukati, Mr. Imtiaz Qazi, Ms. Zainab Afandi, and our honorable chief guest on the stage.
Should I start? Yeah. Token of gratitude presented to Token of gratitude presented to Mr. Shoaib Elahi, who is a civil judge and works at the Research Center, Sindh High Court, in recognition of their contributions and achievements.
Where is the award?
Shield.
इधर आ जाइए बीच में announce the next one.
Sir Taimur Ali Mirza, who is a managing partner at SMMS Legal Advocate. He's a legal advocate at SMMS and Supreme Court.
Mr. Awais Alam Zeib, who is an assistant director at Federal Investigation Agency.
That was a good speech. Thank you.
Mr. Raza Ali Shah, who is an assistant director at Law Office of Chief Secretary.
Now, Mr. Rajesh Kumar.
He's not here.
Has he left? He was here.
He was here.
Next one.
Mr. Ali Tahir, who is a barrister at Nuruddin Sarki and Co.
Nobody else? Next.
Mr. Shahryar Zaidi, advocate, High Court and a corporate lawyer.
Ms. Rabia Abidi, Legal Ethics Compliance Manager at Novo Nordisk.
Mr. Taimur Ejaz, Senior Associate at Hammerston Legal.
Mr. Ahmed Kamani, Advocate at High Court.
Mr. Imran Lodi, Partner at Mevin Mines.
Mr. Adnan, Partner at Mevin Mines.
You can see that there isn't enough light here. नहीं यार, यहाँ पे रोशनी काफी है।
Light नहीं थी बेटा.
Next time we have to show that you get light here.
We would like you all to stay on stage while we move on to the tokens of gratitude to the SZABIST Law Society. I would like all members of SZABIST Law Society to come up on stage.
Will they stand now?
We're just going to take a picture.
You'll have to move right to the front because I don't think it's a nice space. He has to come back. Tell the chief.
I think मैं कुछ नीचे में खड़े हो जाते.
The SZABIST Law Society constitutes of Sheikh Ibrahim as the president, Ms. Manur Lashari as the vice president, Ms. Halima Ubair as the general secretary, Abdul Muiz as the treasurer, Mohammad Adil as the joint secretary, Hanifullah as the secretary of publication, Etasham Zubair as the content and design officer, Anna Athar as the content and design officer. We sincerely appreciate the entire team for their hard work and dedication in making this heir's tenure truly remarkable. I would request our chief guest to please remain on the stage so we can present a souvenir, a token of appreciation, please.
What is the new announcement?
We now invite all faculty members and distinguished guests for the photography session followed by networking and dinner. I would like all the faculty members to come up for the photographs.
Should they stand there?
Who are these people?
All the faculty coming up. Yes.
So we will again go
Have to
there.
stand down there. Then हम भी आगे आ गए.
आगे आ जाओ. जी मैम.
I would request the guests to also come up for the photographs, please. I would once again request the guests to please also join the photographs.
Thank you all for being part of this evening. May the conversations you have tonight turn into cases you win, reforms you lead, and futures you shape. Please, the dinner has started. You all may begin.